Right now. Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I guess. Good morning. Hold on, I'm supposed to change this shit. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday to y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ah, Lord. Good morning, y'all. Not much. Trinity, I'm tired if you really want to know the truth. But y'all know work don't stop. Even when I ain't got to right now. Work still don't stop. Why is that like different? Hold up. Oh, that's why it's different. Okay, there we go. That's better. Happy payday to y'all chicken heads. Y'all come on in here. Child, I know my notifications ain't going off the way they supposed to. It's my turn. But whatever. Now that you been having that work, I'm screaming. What's good, y'all? So y'all please help me out by getting the likes up. All right. If y'all are not following the social medias, follow Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. All right. And Blue Sky is the channel name. So just follow that. If you was into Love After Lockup and all that good stuff, and I might put DC background there, y'all make sure to follow the second channel, Gags Petite. All right. And if you would like to donate to the channel, since it is payday, the, the PayPal and Cash App is available right along with the join button. Child, y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. So yeah, y'all got time to put some more Folgers in your cup. I'm drinking water. My stomach ain't feeling it. My stomach is not feeling it. I need to find out what time come on tonight. What time do the Never Ever Mets come on, y'all? Is it 8 or 9? So I know how to make my live. Does it come on at 8 or does it come on at 9? Who watch it? I could go and look it up myself, but my remote over there, I don't feel like it. Y'all know what time it come on. You say at 9. I thought it came on at 8. I was hoping for 8. At 9. I guess, child. Rain likely to continue over the next several hours. Great, as if I ain't got nothing else to worry about. Mm. It's just one of them days, child. You know, when a lot of stuff is on your mind. It's one of them days, and the rain does not help. Yeah, I get the likes up, y'all. There's 71 people, 56 likes. I told y'all, they playing with my channel now. That's another thing that's weighing on my goddamn nerve. So I really need y'all to like up the live. As you enter, like it up. So the algorithm ain't got no choice but to do what they're supposed to do and let people know I'm live. Like somebody came in my comments the other day under my last video and said that they've been subscribed to me for a long time and they just now started seeing notifications from me. They said that they didn't been getting notifications from me for the past several months. Child, months. Like it's I said months. The work shit, the family shit, and then on top of that, YouTube shit. Just a lot of shit going on. This is shit that make you want to hide. And I'm in New York, so I guess it's y'all fault that we dealing with rain. So I guess I should blame the DMV. You say, do my back feel better? It does, actually. Child Trey wanted to see me. I didn't even want to see that nigga. I said no. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to look at nobody. I don't want nobody in my space. Seriously. I said, I don't want nobody in my space today. No, that's exactly what I said. I said, no, I don't want nobody in my space today. He was like, damn, all right. That's just how I feel. And I just said how I felt. Like ordinarily, I would have been like, "Oh no, don't act like that. I'm just playing." But no, that's honestly how I felt. Like, no, I don't want nobody in my space. He already tell me I'm mean as a hornet any goddamn way. So he can just chalk it up as to be. I don't care what Monica say. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, friend. I just want to be all alone. Anyway, welcome all of you all to giving you the real tea. What the fuck is the goddamn thing? Here you go. Welcome to Giving You the Real Tea Missionary Baptist Church, where my slogan is, mm, it is what it is. Okay? That's my slogan for the day, child. It is what it is. Um, there go my slogan. I know y'all ain't used to that, but whatever. So let me see. What's the first thing that I put up here? Oh, child. Well, maybe talking about this might perk up my spirits. So y'all know yesterday, right? I had talked about how the young lady, I still don't know her name, um, did a review. Well, she said Mellow either Mellow and or Don reached out to her about reviewing a product of hers. I don't know if it was soap. I don't know if it was skin things. I don't know. She was just asked would she mind doing it, and the girl said yeah. She did her thing. She really won't feature in it like that, but she still did her review on it and blah, blah, blah. She did her job. Y'all know the folk around there, a few of them got hot, got pissed, and they started harassing that lady and all this, that thing, and the other, right? Now, listen, I was just out and about, perusing around, minding my business. But it was other people's business that caught my attention because when I was reading down to the comments, Child. Lord girl, the people is trying to connect her to Anthony, child. The people that came up under the comments talking about some, oh, she ain't nothing but a paid actress and she ain't a good one. She where the hold on. Hold up, y'all. I got three. This will be a pick me up, if anything. Cause y'all just got to hear the buffoonery and the shenanigans that the folk that came up with, girl. Where is it? Um, she looking for a moment. Mellow, no other Melometers. I checking for her. Um, Allegedly, and in my opinion, she's a fan of Anthony. Did you not hear her call Mellow love buddy? I didn't. Bish, get the hell out of here. Um, what was the other one that I saw? What was it? Uh, she must don't know us. Mel don't gotta send nobody, which I agree with. I appreciate you for saying the same thing I said yesterday, friend. Um, that is Anthony Lofty's MO to send a bully. This woman has such venom for Mel. All she said was that it wasn't for me. The product didn't do it for me. That was all that the girl said. I listened to the laugh that Butterfly did, and I listened to the way that she gave her review. She was mean. She wasn't nasty. She didn't read her down. She didn't call her out her name. She did her review the way that it was supposed to be done, and she was very professional with it. She didn't down her. She didn't clown her. She didn't talk about her like a dog. She didn't do nothing. That's all that the lady did. I saw it for myself. If she's not attempting to bash Mellow, why the anger? Because you bitches is all in her comment sections doing a whole lot of. That's why she's mad. She's not mad at Mellow. She's not mad at Mellow. What she's upset about is being harassed all goddamn day for simply doing her damn job. Why is she showing up now? Listen to her anger. That can be anybody in her. There y'all go with that fuck shit. That could be anybody in her comments. How many fake accounts of does any of the CCs have? Uh, old girl was sent. Why would you purchase her products just to slander, then go straight to the show? How does this woman know Mellow sent people at her? And the other lady who buy that many products they don't like slash use is asinine. So was that comment, because I ain't understand. She need to get out of her feelings. I bet she got her refund from Mellow. They better stop before Mellow come with receipts as to show who they really are. You mean doxing, because that would be for her to do that. That would means that she would have to show these people face, these people names, their oath numbers, and all of that. So doxing, y'all think she gonna go that far to dox? Um, this woman is not professional, nor is she truthful. No one would use curse words like that if she was for real. She's crazy. Wow, she sounds like she was paid, scripted. Look how she is. Look at how she's posed. Male still getting bashed, shaking my head. Lord, take the wheel. Why keep purchasing? Key someone sent her them products, but you keep buying them. Why? You see a paid hater. Once again, you're buying products. Don't you get she keep comparing Stormy B. Oh, she's talking about the Stormy thing. Which I agree with you when you say that. I do agree with you what you said about that. I do. Um, what else she said? Uh, let me see. How she know the Melometers did that? Um, is that all? I think that was all. So listen, Melometers. It was a millimeter. Though y'all were definitely millimeters, okay, that was going up and doing that fuck shit. Like, let's just call a spade a spade, all right? Those are definitely were millimeters, okay? And the only reason why they're millimeters is because they call themselves millimeters. And if y'all are millimeters and they call themselves millimeters, then we have no reason other than believe that they're millimeters. Like they follow the same MO that all of the other millimeters do. That's what the millimeters do around here. They get up under people's comments, put all that fuck shit down under the comments and everything else. And then they go around there to TikTok and they did the exact same thing to that young lady that they do to the folk around here. So I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing about how does people know that this millimeters or how does she know that this millimeters and this, that thing, and the other, because we already know millimeters MOs. That's number one. Two, it's okay. Everybody ain't gonna like her shit. Everybody ain't gonna like her music. Everybody ain't gonna like her acting. Everybody ain't go. Everybody don't like Lay's. Everybody don't like Pringles. Everybody don't eat meat. Everybody don't like Lil Debbie products. Everybody don't like Olay. Everybody don't like Zest. Everybody don't like Don. Everybody don't like Kias. Everybody don't like Cadillacs. Everybody don't like Chryslers. I mean, I don't like. Lord, millimeters. I be trying to be on y'all side on a lot of shit. I be trying to be on y'all side with a lot of shit, but it's just something. Now y'all done went so far as to connect this. I don't know how you got into it, Anthony. Anthony, the people say that you're responsible for sending that lady around there to do a damn bad review on her soap, her skincare, whatever it was that the young lady was doing. And then the young lady came back up here and say she don't even know Mellow, much less about the show, what the show is about, what the show is to tell. The lady says she got hit up for a product endorsement and she accepted. That's it. And then there was people in the comments that was like, well, why would she go to somebody else instead of a millimeter? To get a real review. Duh. To get a real review. Why would you go to somebody that you know gonna kiss your ass and lick your feet? You're not gonna give me a real review. I wouldn't go to a fan of mine. I would go to somebody that don't know me or don't know what I got going on and have them try it. That review I can accept because they're gonna be honest with me because they don't know me. They're not a fan to me. And they're not going to be scared to say, yeah, it's the shit, or girl, no, ma'am. Nah, and don't bring that shit back to me. That's why. Do y'all know how many emails I get from people who want me to do shit for them? Do you think they know me? I don't know them. They don't know me, but they know me. They from what I do up here, and they want me to test out their product. That's why she went to an outsider versus coming to y'all. Because y'all aren't going to give it a good review. Y'all not. Y'all are going to say that it's this, that thing, and the other, and y'all should get it. And then some people are getting it, they're going to fuck around and sprout some damn, sprout some damn mushrooms or some, or or sprout a new finger or grow, or start growing toes on their stomach or something. That's why. I don't even know what's going on. I know you don't know what's going on, Annie. I'm just letting you know that you being blamed for sending that lady around there. They claim you sent her, you paid her to give Melo's review a bad review. And my thing is, if y'all saying, well, how do they know it's Melometers? Then why the fuck y'all mad? If it won't know Melometers, shut the fuck up. Like, it is okay. And people need reviews like that so that then they could go back to the drawing board if they need to. If they collect the bad reviews or the criticisms, if you put them all together, you might see most of it will probably be the same thing. And then she could probably go back to her chemist or go back to the kitchen or whatever and say, hey, look, a lot of the reviews said this was okay, but this wasn't. Or they said, excuse me, or they said that it made their skin feel like this. Oh, it did so and so of that. Like, can that be changed? Could that be altered? Like, people need stuff like that. People need stuff like that. That's the only way that it's gonna get better. Just like Miss Wanda with them damn potatoes. She needs the honest opinion. So that when she goes back to her kitchen, she can rework some things. Okay, so a lot of people say it was too heavy. So let me cut down how much shrimp or how much chicken or how much, you know what I'm saying? Or the people said that they didn't have enough butter. Well, let me go back and add more butter to each potato and make sure it's good. Like, that's the only way this stuff works so that people can get better and they can sell it to a much broader audience and they don't have to worry about all of that. But y'all be powering her in the foot when y'all be going off on people who give their honest because y'all mad because they didn't like it. Like, that's dumb. That's dumb. Like, y'all have nothing better to do. Grab a light and don't let go. Grab hold and don't let go. Hey, grab hold and don't let go. Where'd that come from? It came from a movie. What movie? Like, y'all just do too much. I swear, I be trying to have y'all back. I promise I do. I be trying to see things from y'all side. I be trying to be like, every now and again, I'll see some minutes from the meeting or whatever, and I'll be trying to get on y'all side with some things. Maybe it's this, that thing, and the other. But this shit I can't get with. And ain't nobody told no lies on the meters. Leave that woman alone. How you just break out a song like that? I don't know. I've always done that. That's what me and my friends, Nitra and Tink, used to do back in high school, girl. We'll just walk down the neighborhood and bust out a song out of nowhere. Sing it to the top of our lungs, walking down the street, thinking we Destiny's churning them. That's where I get it from. Them hoes. We good for that. We good for that. We'll be having a conversation about shoes. And one of us will break out into a song about a shoe, and then all of us just stop the conversation and we sang the whole damn song about shoes. Just as how we do. And that song came from I Wanna Sing. All right, that was a little gospel movie that Eddie Winslow and Tamara Mowry was in. All right, that was back in the gap. Y'all don't remember I Want to Sing? Child, what type of childhood and type of church kids y'all are that y'all ain't seen I Want to Sing? That's a church kid movie. Like, what the 90 movie? Like, what's going on? Dear Jesus. We know T was in the choir when he was younger. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Okay. I sung in Millie Patrick Children Choir. Then I graduated to the Youth Young Adult Choir. Then I sung in the Inspiration Choir. Then I sung in PBIC. Then I went off the damn GMWA. And now I'm here. Now I'm here. Yeah, that's it. Something to sing about. See, too feisty as a church kid, she know. Um, I thought it was Mama I Want to Sing. No, it was right. Something to sing about. That's what it was. That's the one with Eddie Winslow and Tamara Mowry and that other cute dude that was in it. I can't think of his name now. I think it's like Rashawn Nall or some shit like that. I think it was his name. He was cute back then, though. It was with him and he did too. And y'all remember that movie? And Eddie ain't know how to read. He was illiterate and all that. And Tamara was teaching him how to read and all that shit. And he got into the choir. They wanted him in the choir because he knew how to sing and all that stuff. And like, you know what I mean? Y'all remember that movie? I think Kurt Franklin produced it. Probably. Remember when that CC on TikTok reviews Stormy products about this stealing of the product? Stormy fixed it. She's now an influencer for the product's constructive criticism. Exactly. Exactly. That's meters. That's all that the lady gave. Y'all keep talking about she bashed her and it was so full of venom. Why? Because she said it didn't do it for her. It didn't do it for her skin. Everybody's skin is different. It ain't gonna do it for everybody's skin. I don't know if it'll do it for my skin. Maybe one day I might try it. Maybe I won't. And who's to say when I get it, it's gonna do it good for my skin? What? So what? If I came up here and did a review, if she asked me to do it and I said that it ain't really do it for me like that, what y'all gonna do? Y'all can get into my comments and bash me because y'all know what's gonna happen after that. Y'all know exactly what's gonna happen after that. T, I love you, but she's a liar. I love you too, the best. But who is a liar? Who is a liar? You talk about the girl. Fine, Ebony the best. I'm glad you here. Why is she a liar? And I'll wait on. Thank you, Ashley, for your cash app, baby. One, 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 one. I appreciate you, Ashley. Thank you for your cash app, love. I appreciate you, baby. Um, Anybody else like to donate? Feel free. How is she a liar, Ebony? Because she said she didn't like the lady product. Ebony, that lady ain't told no damn lies. All right. She got asked to do it. She did it. She didn't like it. She moved on with her life. That's the story. She did her job and she didn't like it. She's a liar because she didn't like how the product worked on her skin. I'm confused. She was never asked to be a brand ambassador. How do you know she was never asked to be a brand ambassador? How do you know that, Ebony? What proof do you have that she's not a brand ambassador? Now, see, Ebony, you're going to have proof, baby. You can't just click your button and say she ain't one and then you ain't got no proof of it. She literally says she don't know me. Friend, I have an inbox full of people that I don't know that wants to me to collab with them to produce some product. I got a I mean, Caucasian lady keep hitting me up in my DMs right now trying to get me to do her damn jewelry. I don't know that lady. I don't know that lady. And she done hit me up in my DMs for the past month now trying to get me to get up with her so that I could show y'all some beaded jewelry on my next channel. I don't know that lady. Timu hit me up in my email damn near going on a whole year now trying to get me to do their products. I don't know nobody from Timu. I don't know Timu. I don't know Timu and Timu don't know me. But they damn sure want to work with me to demonstrate their products on my YouTube. But I don't know nobody around there. Them folk don't know me. Mel would never. She used real buyer of her product. Fine, fine. You think I should do a beard oil, Nikki? Would y'all buy my beard? I don't know. I never thought about it. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'll link up with Mello or Stormy or somebody, and we could. Hell, maybe I could bridge the gap between the both of them, and all three of us could make some damn money. They ain't doing nothing for the men's, and I know Stormy at least. So I mean, maybe I could bridge the gap between the Shria us, and the Shria us could come up here and make a nasty piece of beer oil for the nip. I think about it. I think about it. I think about it. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the money. Now I want to link with Mello too. I want to gag the bitches. I want to link with Mello too. I think it'd be cute. Maybe they could get back to really being the essence of what they once were as friends before they allowed these fans to fuck it all up for them. Maybe if they go back to doing business and they remember how they became friends in the first place, and then all of us could sit here and make $1 million on TikTok. Okay? Or three of us could sit down and make $1 million on TikTok. See, I'd be here for that. Yeah, I'll bring Courtney along. Courtney could come. Okay, Courtney could come. I'll bring Courtney along. But I'm just saying, Ebony, like, you don't have. Do you think all of these brand ambassadors know the brand that they're ambassading? No, they don't. And it's like I said, Mello would shoot herself in the foot going to y'all. Because when she really needs some real Holyfield advice, y'all ain't going to be real with her. That's the reason why they go to other people that they don't know, because they're gonna be real, but they're not gonna kiss her ass. They're not gonna tell her what she want to hear. They're not gonna do none of that because they don't know her. They here to do a job, and if their product don't do it for them, that is their job. It don't do it for me. Now, while it may do it for the other three people, that don't mean it's gonna do it for her. But all this stuff that y'all want to come up with, y'all tearing her down, talk about her like a guy, don't even know the lady. She don't even know y'all. She didn't even know y'all existed. And can you imagine a bunch of strange hoes being all up under your shit all day, every day? You don't even know these damn people. Like, can y'all imagine that? Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much, Maya, for your PayPal, baby. Mwah. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your PayPal, boo. Much love back to you, baby. Thank you. That's all I'm saying, Ebony. Like, it ain't gotta be all that. If the lady didn't like it, she didn't damn like it. Life goes on. All of the bashing, all of the harassing, all of the talk, connecting her to people that she don't know, all that foolishness, cut all that out. That's what make it hard to be a Melometer. Cause I don't do all that shit, and I ain't finna do none of that shit. I ain't finna harass nobody all day over their goddamn opinion. Okay, Mel was paying a certain amount to be a brand ambassador. She didn't mention how much she got, and I can tell you, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how much that lady got. Hell, it'll make me feel away because she ain't come around here and ask me to be brand ambassador. I don't want to know how much the damn lady got. That's her business. Okay, that's her business. And I don't feel like you need to be telling all of that, Ebony. Now, don't you get in trouble. You know how they do you around there, Ed. Don't you get in trouble saying some stuff you ain't got no business saying there. See, why would a Melometer go under her page to say she's doing a good job on her bashing? But how is it bashing when she's doing her job? So how was she supposed to say it? I mean, if it's for you, fine. But I can't say. How was she supposed to say it so y'all could not consider it bashing? Ebony, how should she have said it so that y'all wouldn't have considered it bashing? Like, help us love on y'all. How was she supposed to say it so it wouldn't be considered bashing? Okay, Ebony, that lady ain't lying. All right, Ebony, that lady ain't lying. All right, that lady ain't lying. I don't see this woman getting up out of her bed just to come around here and fuck with Melo like that. Like, that lady ain't lying. She a TikToker. That lady ain't lying. She got up here and even admitted she don't even get views like talk about it. How all that. That lady is not lying, Ebony. I'm sorry. What you say, Nanny of the moron? Not the moron. I saw the video, and that woman was definitely trying to come for Mel and her fans. If she had no idea of Mel or the Melometers and didn't even care for the products, she would have just kept it moving. Do y'all not listen or pay attention to a story, or do y'all just go along with the story that y'all want to have? She was asked to do that, friend. That's what I saw. She was asked to do it. She was giving her review and she didn't like it. She didn't like it. And then when everybody, she was never, but how do you know she was never asked, Ebony? How do you know she was never asked? Did you hear that from somebody else, or are you just coming up with that? Because y'all want her to be a liar so bad. Because she didn't like her shit. Check my DM. All right, what my phone? It better be good, Ebony. Ebony, it better be good, Ebony. If it's some bullshit, I swear to God, it better be good. Talk about check my DM. I'm checking it right now. Where that, friend? I ain't got nothing, friend. Send it again. Yeah, what y'all make for breakfast while we waiting on Ebony? Because then when we done with this, we going to the next thing. I ain't gonna repeat it. You can trust me. Who am I gonna tell? You can trust me. Who am I gonna tell? Y'all hold up. Okay, so child, I just got some info. My friend said that this lady, it's a series. She said I played the last video. I should have played the first one. I will not. I will not. Because at the end of the day, my point still stands. It don't matter. She didn't like it. She got the right not to like it. She did her job, and that was that. Y'all get over it. And Ebony, I'm not gonna tell nobody, friend. Who am I gonna tell? You know, I don't run my mouth. No, I don't run my mouth. I don't say nothing that I ain't got no business saying. I don't say nothing. I don't do nothing that I ain't got no business doing. Like, you can trust me. But y'all, listen. If y'all want to hear the whole thing, I'm gonna show y'all where to go. I'm gonna put Butterfly's link in the chat. I'll let my friend get all that promo, honey. Cause I'm not finna go back looking at no damn looking at no damn series and everything. Besides, Butterfly know a lot more about the story than what I do anyhow. I'm gonna let Butterfly get all that clout. Cause I still feel the same way I feel. Let that lady alone. Let that damn lady alone. And I done told you, friend, if they beginning to be too much for you, I told you what to do. 1-866 giving you the real tea. Call me. I told you that in the other line, friend. If they got to be too much for you, 1-866 giving you the real tea. Call me. All right, so that's that. Now we finna move on to the next thing, chat, because we've been on that for way too long, and I had a feeling we was gonna be. Anyway, excuse me. What's the next thing? Oh, Keri Hilson and Miss Esther Dean, honey. Yeah, you like it when I drop it real low. Hey, shout out to Esther Dean. So y'all remember way back in the gap when the music industry stopped fooling around with Keri Hilson because she did that diss track, diss Beyonce and all that? Well, years later, Esther Dean came back and she basically wanted to give Keri Hilson an apology about that because she said she did take some parts in writing some of the song and blah, 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 and yada, 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 this thing and the other. And then they also said that Keri Hilson came back and basically responded to Esther Dean's apology, and she made some corrections of a lot of the things that Esther Dean was trying to say about the situation. And people are divided. People feel like this is all Esther's fault. And then there are a lot of people who feel like, listen, at the end of the day, Keri Hilson still sung the damn song, so she needs to she needs to own her responsibility. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, I like Keri Hilson a lot. I bought her first two albums. All right, I got the first one and her second one. What is it? No Boys Allowed. I have both her albums. So I'm damn sure not a hater of Keri Hilson. I like Keri Hilson a lot. She's very talented. And Mama Girls can sing. All right. I like Esther. I ain't got no problems with Esther. I ain't got no problems with Esther. Um, I just I, I mean, listen, I'm not upset at Esther for like wanting to bear some responsibility, but according to Keri, I mean, you pussyfooted around to let Keri tell it. I mean, listen, at this point, does it really matter? Like, it's been so long ago at this point, and the Beehive was the ones that canceled you, child. So is the Beehive ruined Keri Hilson? That's what I just said. The Beehive was the one that told your ass up, learned from them, and made sure that you won't gonna ever get nothing that you supposed to deserve, which is fucked up. It really is. It's sad when things like that happen to good artists. Because Keri Hilson is a great artist. I had both her albums. She's a great artist. All right. And she's written for so many people. Good songs. You know what I mean? So I'm nowhere near a hater of Keri Hilson by any means. And like I say, I like Esther. I like it when she did drop, 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 drop. Okay, for the LeBron movie. Like that was my shit. I ain't got no problem with Esther. But I will say this though, Esther, is mad foul and fucked up that you allowed Keri Hilson to like get raped over the coals for 16 years. I will say that. Like if you could come out 16 years later, why couldn't you come out 16 years ago? Thank you so much, Boo. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. One, 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 one. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. TGIF for you too. If anybody else like to donate, girl, help yourself, child. Anyway, I will say that, Keri. Like, I think it's mad foul that you allow Keri to go through that shit all of these years later, and now you want to come out and basically say that you got a hand in it and it won't all her, and I wrote this, that thing, and the other, and I'm so sorry and I'm so apologetic and so on and so such. Yeah, Esther worked for she wrote Lord, what was the song? She wrote I think it was a couple songs up there. Lord, what was it? It was zombie no, it won't that. Countdown. I do know that. It was Countdown off the 4 out. Now I think they said she wrote some other songs on whether it was on that album or next, but I do know it was Countdown. I know one of them, damn it. So it's just didn't Esther write Hot Toddy? I don't know. She probably did. I love Keri Hilson, but I kind of want her to let the past go. She was used for some BS, which she chose to participate in. That's what the people said, and it messed up her career. But that's how the game goes. That's what a lot of people said. A lot of people said that even though that Esther was on some bullshit, they also still held her feet to the flame. They said you still participated. You still decided to be a part of it. You still decided to sing your lyric, do whatever it was you did. So a lot of people feel that way. But myself personally, I kind of felt like Esther is still kind of like fucked up that you had a hand in it to let people tell it a much bigger hand in it, and you just allowed her to get raked over the coals and blackballed and this, the thing, and the other. But then there was other people who was saying that Esther was blackballed. Maybe because I ain't heard no more music from her. I mean, may have been. You know what I mean? What's good, Ravine? How y'all doing? Polo the Don needs to speak up. He played the part as well. Oh, Polo ain't finna open his mouth, child. Polo ain't finna open his mouth. Unless Esther decided to drag him out the closet kicking and screaming. Polo not about to open his damn mouth, honey. And I would say, why didn't you just apologize in private? But I mean, she was raked over the coals in public for 16 years. So I mean, one can say you did right by apologizing in public because she got embarrassed in public. But mm, yeah, Keri just been writing music, but she hasn't been singing. She hasn't been singing. It matters, T. She didn't speak on the truth until her contract was up. She's now independent. She now can speak on everything. Ooh, well, look, I ain't a part of the music industry. So that's just how I feel about it. I mean, Esther, I'm glad you said something, but girl, you fucked up for saying something 16 years later. Like if I was Keri at this point, I wouldn't even want the damn apology. She done got raked over the coals now. All of the worst done happened. The first I seen of Keri Hilson since the Black Ball was the Christmas movie. The first I seen of her ass was when Esther apologized. Is when Esther apologized to her. That was the first time I seen her ass since the since the blackballing. Be clear. This is my first time seeing Keri Hilson since the blackball. But she looked good though. She looked good. She looked healthy. She's still pretty as a button. I don't know. Well, since she done came out and admitted she has something to do with it too, will y'all allow Keri Hilson back? But why? We old at this point. Keri, but why? We old at this point. Like, let's just keep writing music, Keri. Okay, Keri. Keep writing music, Keri. All right. We don't need child. The last time I seen you was on Pretty Girl Rock. When was that? 2011. And when you did Medicine with Plies. That was the last time we see you, child, on the music video, girl. just stand back. Who cares anymore? I don't know. You know, Keri Hilson fans, they probably care. B and J ain't God. Whatever happened, happened. The people need to let it go. I agree. Sometimes love comes around. Hey, that was my song. My song was Energy. That was my song. My song was Energy because coincidentally, I was dating an nasty piece of trade around that time. And he definitely was sucking up all of the energy that I had. That song was my song for the whole '08, '09. I would listen. All right. I'll be your prescription, child. Listen, that was my jam too. Carrying Plies. Be clear, Medicine was my shit back in the day. I ain't gonna hold you. Medicine was my jam. Um, I love How Does It Feel, child. Like we ain't gonna act like Carrie ain't got no hits, damn. But I don't necessarily want to see her bebopping and shashaying across the stage either. I don't. I don't. Just let it be what it is, Care Bear. Return the Favor was your ish too. Y'all know what my shit was? One Night Stand. With her, Chris Brown, I almost said Chris Rock. Girl, could you imagine? Her, Chris Brown, that was my shit. She did. She had some real good songs. Now Pretty Girl Rock got on your nerves. That Pretty Girl. And you want to know what's funny? Back then, there was a lot of other girls that said that because they was playing it out. They played it out everywhere. They played out the music video and everything. And people did get sick of that song. I thought, well, I ain't gonna lie. Keri did her thing in the early 2010s. She did. Slow Dance was the jam. Yeah, that was my song too. Mm-mm. Look at all the Keri Hilson fans falling out the bushes. I know that's something. What was the AKA's pretty? What was the AKA's favorite song? Pretty Girl Rock. Why? Why? Half of y'all ain't pretty, and majority of y'all don't rock. Like, why would that be our favorite song? Child. I'm sorry, I still got some residuals from that dirty ass AKA that stole my man. So you know, y'all know when it comes to an AKA, there's gonna be a jab in there somewhere because I still ain't forgave that bitch. The only way I forgive her is if God say that's my only ticket into heaven. Then alright, I guess. But other than that, I'ma always have that chip on my shoulder. Period. Call me what y'all want, I don't care. Because that bitch was dirty. Dirty, dirty. Supposed to have been my friend type dirty. I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all about it. And the gag was, it was them deltas that told me stop fucking with that bitch. I never told y'all that part. Anyway, moving on. So we go get, and that's a true story. It was my Delta friends that told me quit fucking with that bitch because she ain't your friend. And I said, nah, that's my homegirl. We tight. Like a dummy. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. The next thing, don't hold on to that pain like he. The last thing we're gonna talk about is who is it? Team Twril, Portia, and Ming Lee from Basketball Wives Child. Ming Lee got drugged into the situation that's going on between Brick-a-Brack and Team Twril. Okay, she done got drugged into this foolishness between Team Twril and Brick-a-Brack, and girl, look, this is why I'm glad that Team Twril is doing a YouTube channel, because her voice needs to be heard in this, because it seems like everybody is trying to make this shit their damn storyline, and other than her. Everybody is having a say in the situation other than her. She was there. It happened to her. She did the retaliation. So I'm actually glad that she made her own YouTube so that she can say what she got to say for she Ted. I'm down for it. But this whole thing is just a mess. So Portia asked, y'all remember when I talked about Portia? Now she done turned around and got a damn YouTube channel, and she trying to use what's going on between Team Twril and Brick-a-Brack for some damn content. Now, one can say we doing the same thing, so who the hell are we to try to judge her? But it's a fuck Portia. We don't like Portia around here. Period. So y'all remember when I talked about Portia, and Portia said that somebody on the show, somebody who's a housewife was the one who sent Team Twril the pictures of Brick-a-Brack. And then Team Twril said, absolutely no one on the show gave me anything. Stop using my situation for clickbait, and I agree. So then Portia gonna say, that's a lie. We talk day and night, and I personally went to the network / production and fought for you before you showed her underage explicit pics. I also went after, as we all know, I also went after as well because I was hurt you had to leave. I checked on you because I cared and care. I'm not your enemy. I'm at King. Listen, Portia, girl, please leave me alone. And here's my thing. Brittany said out of her own damn mouth that she was a video vixen in high school. So my thing is, if it's all of that for Kenya, then why ain't we calling none of them them niggas that made her a damn video vixen when she was in high school? That's another thing that I don't get. Everybody wants to get down on about Kenya and all of this, that thing, and the other. No, no, no. We need to go after them nasty ass motherfuckers who had her in her damn videos when she was underage. She got up here and said that shit by herself. Did she not? Did she not? So my thing is, if it's all of this, that thing, and the other, when it comes down to Team Twril, then I want to know why ain't nobody right? Why ain't nobody going after her man? Why ain't nobody going after them niggas that used her all up in them damn videos? Why ain't we doing that? People want to rally up because it's Team Twril. I don't understand. Anyway, So then, some kind of way, Ming Lee got into it. I don't know if Britt was the one, Brick-a-Brack was the one who brought up Ming Lee or whatever, but some kind of way, somebody done wrangled Ming Lee's neck and then drug Ming Lee up into it. So somebody commented and said, girl, they said you was the one who provided the revenge P pics to Team Twril of your ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend bric-a-brac. Low, low, low down. So then Ming Lee says they lied, case closed. And then another comment said, you messy for telling Team Twirl that girl business. Cute though. So then she says, the internet told that girl business. What I know is still in my phone, and I'm not on the show. Not my monkey, not my circus. Dear Lord God Almighty. All right. Jesse Wu said Mean gave Team Twirl the pictures. Ooh. Then we need to call Jesse Wu to the carpet. Jesse Wu, how do you know that that's the truth? Jesse, if you're going to come out and say that, how do you know that's the truth? Who told you that? Did Ming Ling tell you that? Did Brick-a-Brack tell you that? Who told you, Jesse Wu? Was it one of the ex-boyfriends? Because obviously they claim this happened over a nigga. Was he the one that did it? It must have been Rick Ross. It must have been Ricky Ross, the boss. Didn't he do that to Stoney from Wags? Won't that what Stoney said happened? Jesse Wu was on live with Justin K telling all of Ming Lee's business. Who the hell is Justin K? Justin, she know Justin J, I guess. Um, yeah, Jesse, if you go come out here and make shit like this, you better have some proof, girl, because you done now officially got in it. Jesse Wu, you are officially in this shit. Moving on. So hold on. So then when Ming Lee said, girl, please, the internet plus her told all her business, I ain't said a word. Brick-a-Brack wants to get up under the comments and say, the internet didn't tell Team Twirl anything because where is it all over the internet? Ming told me herself in a drunken night at an event in Miami for a whole hour. She has saved explicit images of me in her phone, saved for a rainy day, in parentheses, very weird to admit to. She ain't innocent either. Can't help we dated the same people. So then Ming Lee responded to Brick-a-Brack, and she said, I was not drunk. And what I said verbatim was, if I had given those pictures or videos to Team Twirl, I would have been, it would have been the ones I have in my phone of you at that party. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those are not on the internet, nor have I ever shared or known or shown them to anyone in parentheses, and I've had every phone since 2021. Brick-a-Brack, you are 1 year younger than me, so you were well over age. Okay, so she's saying she wasn't underage when that happened. She was saying that she was over the age of 18. And this narrative that I'm mad because we dated the same person is complete BS. One of my best friends used to be his fiance, which you were cool with before you even dated him. So stop it. I don't have a problem with you. Like I said to your face, I will never leak or share any pictures or videos of you, period. You had a past. So what? Just tell everybody your hoe got deleted and you're married now. FYI, and that image from that video is still on the internet as we speak. Like I said, the internet told your business, not me. Now leave me alone. And then Ming Lee turned around and showed a whole bunch of damn cell phones that she said that she's kept since 2011. So mm, I'm gonna tell you this, Team Twirl. I kind of wished you wouldn't have did it. Okay, Team Twirl. I kind of wished you wouldn't have did it because see now at this point I'm starting not to believe nobody other than me. I believe what Ming Lee say. I do. I believe what Ming Lee say, and I don't even know Ming Lee. I don't know nothing about her. I never met her a day before in my life. The only thing I know is she Thai fiance. But I believe Ming Lee. I do. For some reason, I believe Ming Lee, and I believe Ming Lee knows more about Brick-a-Brack's past because she kept making it a point to say, girl, please stop with all of this. She trying to make me out to be this, that thing, and the other. But see, I told you, T, this doesn't help her at all. Not tell them you a hoe. Right. She said you have the past and it's okay. You used to be a hoe back in the day, but you ain't no more. You married. Like you did. And I'm telling you, that's what I've been hearing about bric-a-brac. They were saying that there are so many pictures and videos and things that they have seen of bric-a-brac. I already saw a video that was actually posted up by a Kenya Moore stand page of bric-a-brac talking about things that she used to did in the videos that she was in and people that she's worked with and things like that. Like it's up there. When you look at the video of Teen Twirl revealing the photos, Ming Lee reaction was unbothered. Like, but see, the reason why I say I wish you wouldn't have did it, Kenya, is because see now other people done got drug in it. Like how Jesse Wu get in it, how Ming Lee get in it. You see what I'm saying? Like now it's just so many other players, there's so many other people on other reality shows whose name is now in it. So now I wonder would this be brought up on Basketball Wives? I wonder would this be brought up on Basketball Wives? Mean Lee got put in it. And it seemed like Brick-a-Brack was the one that put her in it. And then Ming Lee said, well, hold up, bitch. Don't put me in your shit because you don't want me to tell your real tea. That's really what I got from it. Thank you so much, baby girl, for your cash app, boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, baby girl. I appreciate you, love. You're so sweet. Thank y'all. But like I say, I to be honest, I believe what Ming Lee say. I do. I believe what Ming Lee say. And then Brick-a-Brack trying to make it about a man that she did that because they dated the same dude. Don't get me wrong. Are females catty and petty enough to do that to another female? Yeah, they are. But for some reason, I just don't believe that Ming Lee was that pressed about a nigga that both of y'all dated that she would have went through your phone and got and sent personal or messages or pictures or whatever. Like I don't believe that. Brick-a-brack. I don't believe that. I really think Me Lee wants nothing to do with this. Is she's trying to get married. Right. Right. And Portia, Kenya is absolutely right. You are using her shit for clickbait because you don't have your own story to talk about. You can't talk about your silverback. You can't even film in your damn house. So yeah, it's like, why not attach yourself to this situation? Because it gives you purpose of being on the show. Just like how now you done fell out with Team Twirl again. It gives you a purpose or a storyline, but not really because Team Twirl not even on the show no more. So that's dead. Right along with you and Simon, that's dead. Right along with you filming in the house, that's dead. You done killed your storyline with you and Shamia. You done fell out with her. Or is that the reason why you fell out with her? Because you feel like you work better in conflict than you do just being a regular cast member. Whatever, Potion. That's why I say I'm glad that Team Twril is made her own channel so she could get up here and tell her own shit. Thank you, friend, for your $1.99. Should have got insurance. And speaking of insurance, why aren't we seeing you doing another thing, bric-a-brac? I believe. Wait a minute. It's another thing that I want to show y'all. Ooh, I just remember. Hold on. I got to do it on my laptop. Because she did an interview with somebody, and baby, when I tell you the comments was eating her ass up, the comments did grabbed a hold of her neck and did not let go. Hold on, where it at? I saved it. Here we go. She did some type of interview of some sort with who is this? Housewives Nightcap. And she talked about how she's been feeling since this situation been happening. Hold on.
You left.
Yeah.
Before this went down. So
I did.
What was your reaction when you found out what happened?
I couldn't believe it because I came in there wanting to be apologetic and give her flowers, and I gave her a nice card where I wanted her to read it, and I left, and just to know that everybody started screaming, and I heard the commotion of everybody like running out of the door, and I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? And Kelly was just like, you'll never believe this woman put poster boards of the most nastiest, vile things ever. I mean, she came from my marriage. She called me, all types of very nasty names. And she showed explicit photos. This was your big moment. So for her to use this big moment to attack me, and to humiliate me, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was in bed for days. I cried. I had to talk to a few, I had to go to therapy. Just knowing that the internet, the world, my reputation, I'm a businesswoman. So seeing all these things online, it overshadowed everything. And I couldn't believe it.
Have you talked to Kenya since?
She has not reached out to me. Actually, she blocked me. So I would have thought at the very least she would have shown some remorse, or at least, even if it wasn't a public apology to me, I thought she would have at least reached out just to show that, she's sorry. And I haven't received anything.
If you could talk to her, like, what would you say? What would, on your side of things? Because you said you were remorseful about bringing up the pistol of it all and all that.
I should have never done that. And I make mistakes. I was in a moment, I was triggered, and I did something that I wish I could take back. But what she did was a million times worse. So there's no way you can go around and play the victim now. And I would think that if we want to move forward, come to me, apologize, humble yourself, and I would be open. But that has not taken place. So I'm just disappointed how she's been handling it and being a victim. And, it's just been a lot of noise. And that's why I've been quiet, because sometimes you just have to wait it out and see what people naturally do. And I'm just disappointed in her behavior. And even just, she went on different shows. I apologize, but I'm the one that's owed the apology, not everyone else. And the things that she said, it's there forever. And I have to live with that, with my family, with my husband, with my career. And I think at the very least, I'm owed an apology.
It's no secret then that she left the show. So how did that change for you going forward? How did the dynamic shift?
Well, I was a little disappointed in some of the ladies, and I thought they would have my back more. I thought they would be more supportive. And I just feel that because she has been around for so long, I think nobody wanted to just step on any toes or just, not have her back. And wrong is wrong. And a lot of these beautiful women, they have a family. And I'm just like, how would you feel if you were put in the situation that I was put in? And that's when I'm just like, let's use logic. Nobody would want to go through what I experienced. And I'm so grateful that I was not in that room when that happened, because that would have been a moment where she was looking to trigger me and she was looking for me to act out. She was not threatened by me, because you don't do something like that if you're threatened. So for her to do that, it was all premeditated. She had no, she was never interested in making things right. She wanted to embarrass me. She wanted to humiliate me. And this was her big moment. So why would you do this at your big moment for someone that you're threatened by? Why? Why would you do that?
Did some of the other ladies though rally around you? Because I know, like, in that moment,
Kelly rallied. She left. All the ladies were disappointed. I mean, a couple of them stood back. Maybe Drew and I think Angela. No, she did come, but they knew it was wrong. But I felt that they still wanted to support her, and that's what I didn't like. Sometimes you have to stand on business and say, this isn't right, and hold your friends accountable. If someone is really, truly your friend, they're going to tell you when you're wrong, not sugarcoat it, not pretend like it's okay, or she deserved it. No, wrong is wrong. And that's why I was disappointed with some of the ladies, that they were just like, well, no, you couldn't imagine being put in that position. And that's why I was just a little hurt by the ladies. And it was a very emotional time for me when I needed everyone's support. And I'm grateful that in that time, Kelly was there for me. Cynthia had my back. Portia, which was a friend of, well, still a friend of Kenya, she came there and was just like, I couldn't do this. And, it's an unfortunate situation. And I'm so glad that I wasn't there, because she wanted to potentially take this opportunity from me. And she was like, see, you should be gone. And I feel like we're all here to support each other, to support each other's businesses, to be a sisterhood. And it was disgusting. Yeah.
Would you forgive Kenya if she genuinely said she was sorry?
You know what? I would have forgive Kenya, but I honestly feel that she's not interested. She feels that what she did was okay, and how she's still carrying on. She's carrying on like she's the victim. And so for that, I think if things would have played out differently in the aftermath of all this, then I'd be like, you know what? Let's sit down, let's talk, let's move forward. But it's a two-way street. I can't be the only one that wants to move forward when someone secretly wants to just stab you in your back. So I'm disappointed. And I wish things were different, because, I mean, she's a beautiful woman. And I think, she had some great things going on. I think we would have made an amazing cast, all of us ladies together. And it's just unfortunate that she did that to herself.
Right.
So
would you film with her again if that was something that came back?
At this moment, today, I would not film with her. But if there was an opportunity for her to grow from this situation genuinely, not just saying what she wants to say for the fans, but if she was genuinely honest and genuinely interested in making things right, and to humble herself and come to me and apologize and have that real conversation with me, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's not what the fans think. It's not what, behind the scenes with production or Bravo. It's not about them. It's about her and I. And she has not made it right. So that would have to happen for me to be open to a relationship with Kenya.
You left.
Yeah.
Before this went.
What's Brick-a-Brack's fantasy with Humble and Team Twril so weird? Not miss I got a pistol, whips, and a husband for Team Twril. Dear Jesus. Good media training. Somebody schooled her. You're no victim, Pistol Patty. That Pistol Patty. Somebody gave her the Nene meme. Okay, girl, back. A blazer and a shirt to appear serious. Okay. Now you Miss Gangster with the pistol. You went from telling her she's gonna learn today to needing therapy. The jokes. Couldn't get out of bed. Didn't you have your pistols and whips to console you? Somebody gave a Kenya meme, girl bye. Another Kenya meme, girl, oh girl, stop. Um, Not her saying threatening to kill somebody isn't as bad as naked pictures. They were already online. Not the gangster laughing emojis. Um, Man, listen, you came for the bull and got the horns. LOL. You thought Kenya Summer Moore was gonna reach out to you? Bric-a-brac, there's no way that you're this dense and you thought that. In this lifetime, man, please. Um, Look, what Team Toro did was wrong, point blank, period. But you can't threaten someone with pistols and whips and expect her to accept your bogus apology and expect some kumbaya moment. The gangster needed therapy for pics that were already online. Laughing emojis, oh I. Killian not finna apologize. Laughing emojis. She belongs on the Baddie show. That's where they play with pow pows and shit. She doesn't she doesn't have an ounce of class. Move around. Girl, please stop it. That shit was already out on the internet. This whole interview was odd. One, she never came for your marriage. Two, why would you have to go to therapy when this is your past? You know what? Let me shut up. Honey, have your moment. Girl, bad. These pics were already out. Girl, please, you a damn lie. You did not go to therapy. You also called her horrible names and made fun of her marriage. So there's that. My mama always told me you can't dictate how somebody reacts to what you do to them. Yes, Team Twril was wrong as fuck, but yes, Team Twril was wrong as fuck for that. But I still don't feel sorry for Bric-a-Brac because you was indeed doing way too much. Banos. Child, these comments are that player girl. I can read the comments all day. Bric-a-brac, the people ain't featuring you. They not believing you. They don't want to hear nothing that you got to say until you finally own and accept the part that you played. And I'm sorry, I feel the same way everybody else do. Gets mad at me. She got exactly what she deserved. That's how I feel. I will always feel that way. Y'all could call me any old negative, nasty thing that y'all want to call me up under the sun. Y'all could say I condone this, that thing, and the other. Fine, I condone it. Don't give a shit. She got what she was looking for. She got the Team Twril that Team Twril wasn't giving her. She didn't want the nice Team Twril. She wanted the Team Twril that she got. I believe you. Where's Candace at? Don't pull a Candace. Don't pull no Candace about how you putting sticky notes all over your damn wall and going down to therapy. I don't want to hear that. Going to therapy for what? Therapy for what? Like I say, y'all can say, yeah, they said Banos. Listen, them comments was not playing with her ass. They said Banos. I was hollering. And then the pistol Patty really took me up over the chair. I said, I told you, T, this is Potomac season 5 all over again. Yeah, it is. I went to therapy. I cried all night. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So that's just how I feel about it. People could get mad. I don't care. Bric-a-brac got exactly what she wanted. She got exactly what she was looking for, and it just is what it is. You was picking with that lady, antagonizing that lady, bothering that lady, trying to tell her how she needs to hug you, and she didn't hug you tight enough, and all of the rest of this. Like I said, the only thing I'm mad about is that she chose that time and that opportunity to do that. That's the only thing I'm pissed at Team Twril for. Other than that, ooh, come through, Miss PayPal. Who sent it? Not that. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you putting facts. Don't get mad at me when you throw a rock and I throw a boulder. Thank you, baby, for your PayPal pudding. One. And that's facts on facts on facts. You threw rocks and pebbles. I picked up the whole Grand Canyon, the whole Grand Canyon and threw it at your ass. Don't get upset with me. You threw a toy car. I threw a real punch buggy back at your ass. Don't get mad at me. You got what you want. Anyway, y'all, I think that's about it. I mean, I really only had 3 things to give y'all. There's really nothing else going on that I care to talk about. Other than y'all need to get into the Never Ever Mets, child. Y'all need to get into that. Bravo, we don't need Nostradamus, aka Brit Permanent Vacation. I'm weak. I just wish Kenya would have waited until another time to spray nasal with her team. Me too. Me too. Her doing it then was horrible. Excuse me. It was horrible. Excuse me. It was a horrible waste of time. I would have never overshadowed my business grand opening for that, but I would have damn sure sprayed her ass. Be very clear on that. Now, I would have picked another time to do it. I'd have made up some. Let's do campfire tales and roast marshmallows and try to do some female bonding. And then I come there and lower the boom on her ass. See, I would have did it like that. I wouldn't have took my shine away to do that. No one is worried about Bric-a-Brac's marriage to her good Judy. Nobody. Nobody. And when did she shade your marriage? She never shaded your marriage. She didn't even shade your puny ass husband. She could have. So what do y'all think Britt is gonna give the rest of the season? Nothing. 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 We in what? Episode 4 or 5? We still don't know nothing about this insurance company that she got. Because a lot of people said it wasn't nothing but a damn scam. I'm starting to believe it. Because why aren't we seeing you at your business? Why don't we ever see you going to your business? Why can't the cameras come to your business and see what you do on the daily? You have an insurance company. You saw a commercial. Oh, was it filmed off of her iPhone Pro Max? Okay. Was it shot off of her iPhone Pro Max? All right. Was it edited in Apple Editor? You said it was actually. I'm weak. Yeah, it's a whole lot of more dirt that's gonna come out about her because now she run around here messing with Ming Lee. And Ming Lee said, "Girl, if you don't leave me alone, you thought you got exposed. Nah, you keep messing with me, you will be." That's really what I got from Ming Lee. And you saw she left Ming Lee ass alone. Telling. She edited an iMovie, Apple Movie, Apple Editor. Shit, it's all the same. I won't be watching RHOA. I'll just watch the reviews. Well, that's fine. T, I got my flowers from my Monday date. Congratulations, friend. Don't let them wilt and die. Okay, put some aspirin in the water. They'll live. Ming Lee got the real good tea. What Kenya was light work. Ooh, that's what they say. And even Portia rushed out to say Ming Lee is innocent. They don't want no mess with Ming. Ooh. Mm-mm. That's why I really want to know, will this ever be talked about on Basketball Wives? Would this ever come up? It'd be interesting if it did. Oh yeah, we could talk about the basketball trailer. We could talk about the Basketball Wives trailer, child. The roles are reversed. Y'all remember back in season what? Was it 4? Season 5? Y'all remember when they went out of the Basketball Wives, the original cast, when they went out the US. I think they was in Rome or Europe or they was somewhere. And y'all remember when Eveline was finna get hitched to Chad and Jen had her doubts about it, and Jen felt like he was like a clout chaser and this, that thing, and the other. And y'all remember how pissed Ev got when she did that? Well, the roles are reversed because now Evelyn is actually telling the truth about her scamming ass Christian. And now Daddy Longlegs is pissed at her for believing the truth about her little red ass nigga that's a thief. So we gonna deal with that. What else happened? Uh it looked like Chantel finna fight Jackie, her mama. And I was sitting here saying, well, at least Jackie I have some backup just in case. But it looked like her backup finna turn on her ass real quick because I saw a scene when her and her, they was it looked like Jackie swung at her ass too. Um, so that's gonna be interesting to see. Um, Hampton J pig face ass Vershandi is there for nothing. Um, I don't know what Brandy is there for, but it looked like Brandy and Chantel might have a little. I don't know. Um, you said this what she get for turning on her other daughter? I think we'll like Ty. I think we gonna like Ty too. But it's something going on between Ty and me. Some about me going through her phone and seeing Ty talking to some other hoes. She ain't said Mimi name though, but she asked who somebody was, and then we see Ty trying to snatch her phone back from her. So we finna get that. Um, say it ain't so. Yeah, so. Yeah, so. It was a scene where we saw where Jackie was trying to leave the room, and Chantel was saying something to her, and it looked like Chantel kind of like pushed her a little bit. And then we see Jackie say, Chantel, don't you touch me. I look, and then we saw this, and then it cut from that. So, mm, mm, don't give me the line, child. But I wonder who will win between Chantel and Jack Attack. I wonder who will win. If they ever really knuckled up, I wonder who will win. Mm. Yeah, Brandy bleaching her skin. How dreadful. It's really sad because I've always thought Brandy was a beautiful woman the way she was. And these black ashy ass folk want to be light skinned so bad. Why? Why can't you enjoy the melanin that God gave you? Melanin is beautiful. If you take care of your skin, Melanin is the most beautiful type of damn skin that you will ever see, especially when you take good care of your skin. Baby, ain't nothing better than a brown skin person that take care of their skin, a dark skin person that take care of their skin. Bitch, please. I wouldn't be wasting my time trying to be a house nigga out here. But that's just my opinion. Um, It looked like Brittany Renner done turned on Ev because I saw the small scene where Brittany and Chantel was talking, and Brittany said something to the effect of, "And Evelyn is the worst out of all of them." Now I don't know what she meant by that, but I guess we gonna find out. Um, And it looked like Britt gonna have to have some questions about that Sean Gates shit too. Not Sean Gates, Kevin Gates. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard a clip where he was brought up on up there too. I don't know. We gonna see. Brandy bleaching like Malaysia allegedly. It's sad. Like it's real sad. It's real sad. Thank you, Sherry, for your Cash App, love. I appreciate y'all for the Cash Apps. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I tried to make this as interesting as possible, y'all, because I'm really not feeling it today. Like my spirit, honestly, is not right. Like I told y'all, I got a lot on my mind. Um, and I really just felt like staying in bed all day, but I didn't want to do that. So I figured I'd come up here and let y'all lift up my spirits. And y'all have. I ain't expect to laugh today, but I appreciate y'all for giving me laughter. I thank y'all. Y'all say that I help y'all, but y'all be helping me a lot of times too, because a lot of times I really don't be feeling it. I just be mustering up to get up here and like try to put on the face sometimes, but it's just one of them days I ain't feel like doing it. But I still got up here and gave y'all what I could give y'all. So I appreciate y'all for the cash apps and the likes and the engagement and all that good shit. Um, I ain't trying to get mushy. Y'all know I don't do that mushy shit. But cheer up, bitch. Me and my mama was talking about you early on the phone. Hey ma, shut up, Scotty. What was y'all talking about? And I am cheering up. Kinda. Sorta. I'll be alright. I ain't off the rail. I ain't gonna end it all. Relax. It's just, uh, she was talking about one of your videos. She was hollering, child. Yeah, we do. Ow. Yeah, we do, CCF free. Thank y'all for the virtual hugs. Hugs, 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 hugs. Probably part of one of my problem is I'm might need to go to sleep. And I slept good last night, child. I don't know. I don't know. You said I need to get out of New York. You might be right. Look at Scotty ass. You're right. That's probably what my problem is. Hmm. A change of scenery is always therapeutic. You're right. Hell, Jeremy coming back next week. No excuse, bitch. I'm sick of y'all. Then plus on top of that, I had a dream about my mama, y'all. It was a good dream though. It was a good dream. Child, we was around here fussing, but it was still a good dream. It was still a good dream. But child, we was around here fussing. But I think basketball wise would be decent. Listen, this is what I will say. I don't want to be tricked again because I think last year they were showing some good stuff about basketball wise, and it had us all amped about it, and then it was BS. So I just really hope it don't be like that again. I told Scotty the other day I would be interested in doing the panel again with me, him, Jamie, and I think JoJo. Now I told them because I saw the trailer. And I text Scotty and I said, "Oh, the trailer look good, bitch. I might be interested in doing it or whatever or whatever." But y'all just reminded me because last season, that's the same thing that happened. They showed us some. Am I lying, Scotty? They showed us some good trailers and some good parts. And we was like, "Oh shit, it might be hitting on something." And we decided to set up this panel and do all this shit. And what happened? It got to a point where we didn't even want to do the damn panel no more. We just kept doing it out of obligation for y'all. So that I will say that. See, look at Scotty. Child, I ain't telling y'all no. We went through the same thing last year. So we gonna see. Yeah, I had a dream about my mama child, but we was up in here fussing, honey. We was up here fussing. Because y'all know, the one thing my mom used to always do, they used to wear my nerve thin. Maybe it's a Capricorn thing. Either it's a Capricorn thing or it was a baby boomer thing. Because my mama, she was born in 54. But my mama always had a habit of, if it ain't done the way she would do it, it won't right. That shit used to piss me off. And that's what we was arguing about in my damn dream. Because I forgot what the hell, I was making something. I think it was like a pie or a cake. It was something like that. Because, my mama was a baker. She used to do stuff like that. And she kept trying to tell me how to do my thing, trying to tell me how to make my shit. And I said, girl, girl, like go away. Go in the kitchen. Go to your room, child. Go do something. Like, let me do this. My mom used to do that all the time. Like, if it won't done her way, it was wrong. Period. Even if it worked and it was fine, if it won't her way, it was wrong. Period. And she would nag you about it. The way you just got annoyed for real. Yes, you see what I'm saying? It used to crawl under my skin. And I'm like, well, why does it matter? It's doing the same thing because that ain't the way I do it. Child, that was the dream. It was a good dream though. It was. It was a good dream. Now, I won't try to think it was a good dream. But thank you, brother man X. I appreciate you for the weekend turn up fun. Not the weekend turn up fun. Thank you, baby. Child, yeah, we was up in here arguing. Now I ain't disrespect her or nothing like that. Because it was funny because in my dream, even in my dream, I knew she was gone. Like I knew that in my head. Like I kept thinking that in my head. Like I knew she was past. That's why I didn't give her all of that in my dream. It was annoying the hell out of me though. It was because she kept telling me, "Well, why is you measuring it like this? You need to use this cup. This the cup I always." She was doing stuff like that, and I was getting annoyed. But in my head, I was like, I know she not here no more, so that's why I didn't give her. But I was talking my shit though. All right. Now I ain't take it there, but I was talking my shit though. Because what you not gonna do is upset my dream. Okay. I see my grandma Tutti. Ain't that nice? See, it wasn't no sad thing. If it was, y'all know me. Normally, I would have woke up sad and I'd have been in my feelings. But I won't in my feelings. Like, it was just, I was just annoyed because she was trying to tell me how to do what I'm doing. I was more annoyed than anything. but Mama's way is the right way. P.S. That was y'all bonded. Yeah, we used to always do that. She always used to have me in the kitchen because she used to love to cook and bake and shit. So she would always have me in the kitchen. And I'm like, why I gotta be in here? You cooking. And then she used to tell me all the time, because you don't know what life gonna have. Who's to say you gonna get married? Who's to say you gonna be with a significant other? How you gonna live? how you gonna learn to cook for yourself? So that's why she used to always stay on me about shit like that. But I did. I said, if you don't, I said, look, go sit down. And then she looked at me, she said, Terrence, if you don't do what I asked you to do, please. And that's exactly what she would say. My son can cook and clean better than his fiance. Oop, now why you up here? Why is you up here admitting that? That won't none of our business. How you gonna get up here and admit that? Whatever. Well, if she needs some recipes, I could send her some of my mama's recipes. Nah, I can't do that. My mama would be pissed. That's one thing my mama didn't play. She used to tell me all the time, don't you tell nobody my recipes. Don't tell them what I put in nothing. Don't tell them what extra thing I do. Don't you tell nobody nothing. She said, you keep that to yourself. Yeah, Ace, I'm going to watch and review Love and Marriage Detroit. All right, big bro. Am I the middle child? No, hell no. I'm the baby. No, I'm the baby. Yeah, I'm reviewing it. I mean, why not? Like, I started reviewing this season. I did season 1. I did season 2. I may as well finish. I may as well finish. I might put that on the second channel. Since they strong arming me around there, I can have something else on the second channel. Because y'all know the first season was on the second channel. I moved it to the main channel during second season because I felt like second season might pick up a little bit more. But it did. So for that being the case, I might just put that back on the second channel. Thank you, C. Jones. Your mom knows your heart and what you feeling in the moment. Beautiful dream. Yeah, it was a good dream. Even though we got to argue, it was a it was a good dream. It's awful. I mean, Scotty, you being too harsh. Man, it ain't awful. It's just it ain't awful. I think what the problem is for some, it ain't awful. I think what the problem is for a lot of people, we was kind of expecting it to like give like a Love and Marriage Huntsville thing. And what I mean is not the drama, but just like the suspicion of it all, the suspense of it all. Like, even though Love and Marriage Huntsville is very toxic, there have been a lot of times where we was left on suspense. And so we will want to see, well, how this happened, how that happened. Is it gonna ever come out that she said this, that thing, and the other? You know what I mean? And it's like with this show, we really ain't getting that because I'm gonna be honest, for me, it kind of feels forced. See, when it was Love and Marriage Huntsville, a lot of that shit that was happening was organic. So it made it a lot more interesting to watch. Even though it got on your nerve, it still made it a little bit more interesting to watch because it was organic. I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff that's happening on Detroit, I don't necessarily want to say it's fake, but what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? What's the word I'm looking for, Scotty? It's not even that because I enjoy DC way more than both of them. Listen, I enjoy DC a little bit more than I enjoy Huntsville. To be real with you, that's the word, Scotty. Inauthentic. That's the word. Inauthentic. Like it just feels like y'all are trying to rely on drama to bring numbers there, but it don't mean nothing when it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell when an argument is really about the brew, and we got the context behind it, so we be waiting for like the boom to happen. But like when it comes to this show, everything is just so forced and inauthentic. Like you trying too hard to have an issue. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was asleep but woke up to this. This is crazy because you were in my dream. I was in your dream, Brandon. What type of dream was you having? I was at something and I was at your house and your mama and your sister was in the car. Your backyard had a really steep hill. Not you. What was I doing down in your house, Brandon? What was we doing down to the house? I need to have your dream so I can figure out why I was there. Okay. I might need to come to your dream tonight. And you could take me back and then I could see exactly what went down. I ain't mad about being in your dream. Be clear. Um, okay, I ain't mad by any means. I just want to know what we was dreaming about. um, but yeah, that's honestly how I feel about Detroit. I just feel it's like it's inauthentic. It ain't real. And everybody trying too hard to have an issue and have drama with somebody. And I just don't feel as though you need to have all of that to have a good reality show. Let it happen organic. You know what I mean? We'll care more because it's organic. Hold on, I'm trying to find y'all comments, child. Everything got slow. My mom has passed, which makes it crazier, and we ended up across the street at your neighbor's house playing with their dogs, and my mom insists we're in the car the whole time. Ain't that something? Will your dream girls, boys, will make you happy. I'm weak. T, you make me giggle every time your voice goes up. Not 4 octaves. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I really want to know. I really want to know when DC coming back. We supposed to get DC before we get Detroit. We get in Detroit before DC. That don't sound good. I'm just gonna be honest. That does not. That never sounds good. Cause why? I'm just saying it never. It's never a good thing. Cause it usually goes Huntsville, DC, Detroit. Then it goes back to Huntsville, DC, Detroit. Like that's how it's been being. So why is we skipping on DC to go straight for Detroit? When nobody's really checking for Detroit like that, people check more on DC than they do Detroit. So why not do DC and then do Detroit? Like, why is we changing? I don't know. No, we were at your house, and I think it was because YT is always playing in my sleep, and one of your laughs came on. Oh, is that what it is? And yes, DC is always, but yeah, it is. So it's strange that he's skipping DC and we're going straight to Detroit. And I think Detroit is right on the way. I don't think we got that much longer before we see Detroit. I think at the end of the month, maybe close to the end of the month. All right, y'all. I got 3 more minutes and then I had to reach my 2-hour mark. We got 3 more minutes. It's this Saturday? Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy, Jesus. So that means, all right, so I could do the Never Ever Mets tomorrow morning. I could set the live for Detroit at 9:15. And then I guess Sunday morning I could do Love After Lockup for the second channel. And I'm gonna take Scotty's time slot for Atlanta because Scotty gonna be shaking his ass in a circle for JoJo's birthday party. All right. And him and JoJo finna be throwing their asses in a circle for JoJo's birthday party this weekend. So I'm gonna be going live at 9 for that. Ain't no more Married to Medicine. Well then, if that's the case, maybe I could just do Love After Lockup Monday morning. I don't know. Love you too, healthy chick. Thank you for your super chat. But yeah, if y'all looking for Scotty on Sunday, don't. All right, he gonna be doing the percolator. Um, okay, him and JoJo gonna be doing the percolator on the walls down there to Houston for his birthday. So all right, and don't throw your back at percolating on the wall, Scotty. I ain't got time. That'll shut up. Uh, oh God, can y'all imagine Scotty drunk doing the percolator in the corner? I can't. I can't. Bitch, I'ma join them. I'm gonna be on the wall right beside him, girl. Why that? Hell, we drunk too. Fuck it. We party. 2 hours. Well, I totally appreciate all of you guys for being here, for lifting up my spirits, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank y'all for the likes, over 200 likes. I ain't had to beg y'all. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for all of the cash apps and the PayPals. I appreciate y'all for that. Like I say, don't look for Scotty on Sunday night because y'all know he gonna be tootsie rolling and all that with JoJo down in Houston. So I will be going live for Roa Sunday at 9:15. All right. The Never Ever Mets. Y'all say that come on at 9. So I'm just gonna do that tomorrow in the morning. So I'm gonna set the live. Scotty, you need to watch Never Ever Mets too, bitch. I would love to hear your opinion about Charlie and her foolishness around here. So that's gonna be tomorrow, and Love After Lockup, that'll probably come Monday morning, child, for the second channel. So yeah, Detroit comes on tomorrow night. So yeah, I'll be there tomorrow night at 9:15. So look out on the live for that. Wait, I said I was gonna put that on the second channel. I don't know. I'll have my mind made up by tomorrow. So y'all just make sure to be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. So with that having been said, I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all for being here. It is always greatly appreciated. And I will see y'all tomorrow, I guess, for the Never Ever Mets. So with that having been said, I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.
Right now. Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you.